We haven't done Yuri yet.
Yeah, so we did Natsuki and we did Sayori, so new game and Yuri time.
We haven't done Monica yet either. Turn off skip unread stuff if we don't want to accidentally skip any Yuri stuff.
Well, it's gonna be exactly the same until we start with Yuri. Okay, here's the one
What?
that's easy.
Portrait.
Melancholy. Vitality. Oh, never mind.
I thought you said she didn't like that.
No, she didn't like suicide.
But she likes that. Okay.
Yeah. Destiny. Incongruent. Contamination. Unrestrained. Agonizing. This is the easiest out of all of them. Entropy. Graveyard. Horror. Disoriented. Eternity. Vertigo. Intellectual. Desire. Yep. Heartbeat. Crimson.
Suicide.
Suicide. Oh, it's her.
But what would it be?
Natsuki, you're right. Hi again, Bumpet. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Oh, by the way, if my voice sounds weird, it's because today I got a screw put into my mouth, so I still have to learn to move my tongue around it. So
We should turn on the only skip things we've seen before, so we can skip anything we've seen before, but not anything we haven't seen before.
Oh. Return. Oh, we can. There we go. This makes this a little easier. Okay, cool.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. But otherwise, how can we find out about the dimension there's really from?
Mm-hmm.
So, I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
That's me.
Yeah. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. Dot. I'm reading it away. Stop it, John. But only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant.
Hey.
I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Right. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
It's all about you and Monica?
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? Wait. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Yes, that's what she said.
It's a very relatable story.
Mm-hmm.
When you are talking about the book about the psychopaths who all get knocked together and kill each other and inject potions into each other's heads to try and keep them from going totally crazy and mass murdering the heck out of everybody, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Positive Markov?
Yeah, I don't know. Might be. She might be talking about another book. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds very relatable.
Well. Mm.
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Okay, fine. It is. It is that one. I thought that came in later, perhaps, but no, it's that one.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Very relatable. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away.
Like that you from that.
Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Man, I am lisping up a freaking storm here. I hate this.
Oh well, it sounds good on Yuri.
Okay, yeah, I can't do recordings for like the audiobook for a few days while I get used to talking around this thing. I forgot to mention that. So I'm just going to edit what I have, but I can't do any recordings until I can speak normally.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like the way Yuri sounds.
Yeah, it's fine. It works for Yuri. And I don't care as much if I'm doing a Let's Play because it's just like it's me. But with the audiobooks, I have a little bit more of a like, I need to sound like I do in the other chapters. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's not relatable at all!
It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. That cartoon came from nowhere. You forget that you're obsessed with that twisted world.
Wait, let me try this further down, just so it'll. Because my microphone is actually really quiet, I always have to turn it up in Audacity. So, and I'm recording both my microphone and the audio here with the same thing, so I don't know how balanced it's gonna be when I do it. When I upload it. But then again, maybe doing this would make it worse. I don't know! Ah! Who knows? Whatever. We have enough junky footage anyway. Whatever. One more won't hurt. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Bombette?
No, it's not that. I mean, it is that, but I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Really? Then how did you write a poem for it? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but the mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
That's why I like these stuff.
Yes! When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I?
No, but it sounds like you're describing the Undertale roleplay.
Yeah. By the way, we have an Undertale roleplay link in the description. Woo! It's really long and good. Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I'll read it, okay?
I'll read the creepy eye book.
I haven't lost interest in anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much.
That. I really don't think you have to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading, right? The least I can do is this. It is a literature club after all.
Ah. That's... Well, that's true.
With that, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
Ha 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 ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just grab the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. You know, this is sounding vaguely familiar.
What do you mean?
I think it's because we went to Yuri out during the second game.
Oh. Probably.
Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to yours.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 'cause you do get this first cutscene.
Mm-hmm. You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I opened the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, and maybe actually somewhat comforting. Yuri is the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at the book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Yep, I know this part.
Sorry. I was just...
You usually apologize a lot, don't you? And I said that's a lot like someone else. That's a lot like someone else would know, isn't it? No, you don't do it as much anymore.
No, I don't.
You used to have an addiction to it.
Yeah, I know.
Like you.
I know. I apologized a lot, but I don't do that as much anymore. Should we just skip, or do you want to go through this?
Let's just skip.
Alright. Yuri!
Yuri seems the most experienced. Must should start with her. I can trust your opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice your eyes like,
Exceptional.
what was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri covers her mouth, but didn't end up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Yuri? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really?
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She places her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that... Oh, it says skip. Okay, here's new.
Wait, history. What is saying about?
It's fine, history.
What's not?
Okay, lingering...
That's impressive.
Oh,
He told her poem was impressive.
Oh, her poem's impressive. Okay. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You know, one or two.
You think so?
Yeah, one or two. Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Bombette.
Ah. Me too. I'll do my best for me too.
Sayori.
You
Skip.
can say boring stuff.
Natsuyuki. I can't skip. Bombette, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Gosh.
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of which poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Skip, Monica. Skip.
There's one that says special thing based on who you wrote it for.
What?
There we go.
Oh, yeah, it stops when, yeah. Great job, Bombette. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Right.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Yeah.
Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. No, you just pick the complicated sounding words. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near a level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
You know, she keeps saying to try different things. Maybe, like, I know it's not, but maybe she's like, hey, maybe the Monica route is not doing it for anyone in particular. You know?
I'm sure it's her trying new things is a keep trying till you find my route because I haven't been able to yet, but I still want you to do it kind of thing. It could take a while before I feel comfortable in doing this.
That's okay.
Skip.
I'd love to see you try new things.
Skip.
Oh.
And how small Natsuki, Sarah?
Yuri.
Natsuki. Bad. You're like I like your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not how it happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, it's still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said your poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and you just told her how you felt. This wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Ugh.
Natsuki can't think of this. In the end, nobody had taken her side. She's trapped. This point being defined only because she can't, and at this point being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Yuri, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Aww. Natsuki. Maybe she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has the chin buried in her hand, so she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have got frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Bombette. You're too kind.
I know.
I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. The that one thing that Natsuki said. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
What thing did not say?
I'm not putting padding on. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Skip!
I will come with you.
No, it wasn't that yet. Analysis. Vivacious or vivacious. Misfortune. Meager. Agonizing. Unstable. I don't even know what that word means.
Those Yuri.
What?
Those obviously Yuri.
Okay.
If there's a word and you don't know what it means, that means
It's true. Starscape. Incongruent.
I know what that word.
I know that one. It was like efflugent or something. I don't know what that one means.
Affluent?
No, I'll show you if it comes up again. Atone. Eternity. Extraordinary. Horror. Inferno. Unending. Graveyard. Melancholy. Intellectual. And philosophy. Skip.
Hey, Yuri.
Ah.
I suddenly know it's a Yuri reading a different book from when we've been reading together.
Suddenly, Bombette just starts screaming out of nowhere.
That's the whole, no, it was the whole her expression. Because she realized that she interrupted her and she was reading a different book.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh man, that's so dramatic.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
That's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
I've seen most of this one too.
Well, it doesn't say skip.
Well, yeah, that says it would in Act 2 before Monica deleted the game.
Oh. We're not skipping it. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she removes a small picture from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water picture and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's chair. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts the speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back.
Okay. Don't be gone now. I might as well walk with you.
You're not going by yourself, and then your arms will be all cut up. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Eh? Yuri was just gonna make some tea. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one person job, isn't it?
That's actually true.
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bombette in club activities? Eh?
My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Bombette.
Ah. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow.
Oh, look, it's this
Hallway.
one hallway.
Yep, it's the hallway. The only hallway.
The only hallway.
Once in
Again,
the hall, she suddenly puts the forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
Nothing. Monica was being Monica. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Bombette, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as to make it seem in your head.
Are you sure about that?
Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head.
Okay, that was true.
Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. I used to be like that all the time. You probably don't remember.
No, I do. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Wait, that's helping us what?
I don't know.
Why would I hate you?
Just-
I'm confused.
I think she just is stuck in that sort of cycle.
I can't hate someone for having emotions.
The like, I'm sorry. Stop saying sorry. I'm sorry for saying I'm sorry. You know, that sort of thing.
Okay. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yeah? Yuri lifts her head.
Bombette. I really like being friends with you.
Yay. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, actually. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway,
Yeah. Shall we go?
yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Bombette, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, anything is nice.
Anything's fine.
Very well.
It sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so?
Yeah,
I was letting it show. And you noticed.
Yay!
I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more.
Yay!
It turns out that's not very hard for me to do.
Yay!
When it's you who's around, anyway.
Ah! That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, or you'll explode.
You're always worrying about me, Bombette.
Yeah, I am.
It's very endearing.
Yeah. That. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bum bum bum.
Bombette, I have another request.
Let's share a book.
Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a bit easier on my back.
Oh yeah, because of your...
Because my boobs are big.
Yeah.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Same here, Yuri, but it has nothing to do with boobs. It's just my back.
So? I wonder why that is.
Genetics! It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading posture.
Smile.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag with more chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with it. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, keeping up at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time, each handing holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
Oh, snap! I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching.
Oh, my.
How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but It was more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. I cannot hear the word teacup in any form of movie, video game, in any form of cartoon, anything, whether it's video game, cartoon, movie, manga, book, or whatever, without thinking of something. You know what I always think of?
What?
I know you should die of a quick spell tea, but it's just so sad.
That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what it is.
That's from Avatar one time when Zuko was angry at his uncle and knocked the tea out of his hand.
Oh, you're right. You are correct. Oh, Uncle Iroh.
I always think of Io when I hear about tea.
Yeah.
Always.
Speaking of tea,
Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus.
what a segue.
Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, Yuri has no effect. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Are you gonna give a picture?
It will.
I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I even let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Eh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Here we go.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. What was he?
He's off screen.
Ah. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time eating from it. But where? I mean,
Like this, over here. Over here.
Over where?
This way. Like the wall is going here and he's next to her. Like here.
It'd be hard to read the book.
Yeah, well. Like he's reading over her shoulder now.
Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Just even look away from the book. Somebody parts their lips as if the situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Yep.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Bumphead?
Sorry? I guess I probably shouldn't have done that. No kidding.
That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
Combat is one boundaryless guy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to understand what social norms are. When you look at him buttoning up Theo's blouser or sticking his finger not to his mouth or
Yeah.
see, you eat chocolates.
Yeah.
This guy got no boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all that was.
I'm not in love with you. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
You want me to stick more food in your mouth?
Yeah.
I see. Keep feeding me. The situation has gotten really tense. I think you mean awkward. Yuri tries to return to the book.
Just some tense music comes on, like dun 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 dun, something like that.
Well,
Well,
I can tell just by your expression that you can't focus anymore. My heart is pounding. I knew we should take another chocolate between my fingers.
and feed her again.
But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this?
See, she's looking at him in the eye, so he's that way.
You're right. Yuri doesn't love with her gaze.
She maintains eye contact.
I know
Uncomfortably.
falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in my mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone.
Yuri jorts back.
It's time to share poems. Bombette, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? I'm not mad.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken. Good job, Monica.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up ever again.
Yuri!
Yuri!
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Bombette, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique we're practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. I'm suddenly wondering what would happen if you wrote one for Sayori, and then one for Natsuki, and then a third one for Yuri, because each of them comments on the day before when you write them in the proper way.
I
Would they?
that's what I thought. That's what I thought Monica was trying to get us to do, is like try every day writing a different poem for a different girl. You know?
Then you won't get any girls.
But yeah, I guess. You'll get one cutscene. I don't think anything actually happens. Oh, it's like you get the one ending if you don't get all the cutscenes, and you get the other ending if you do get all the cutscenes. Like, I'm not sure.
I want all the cutscenes. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Even though hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and relaxes her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. What offer that patience to her?
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe that. You're lying.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
No, do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? What close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to them. Okay, you hurt your feelings. I wonder why. Yo. One, he has no social name, and two, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's not the smartest dude.
And he's clueless.
The only reason they fall in love with him is they're programmed to. They probably shouldn't.
He's weird. But I don't know. He's got all the romance flags. If only life were this romance were this simple.
Right?
Just say do the right things at the right moments and boom, you're married.
Just put the right words in a poem.
Do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah. I do. If it's with you. I think this is different. The raccoon. Oh, no, it's not. Is it?
I think so.
Is it new? I can read it if it's whatever.
I don't remember this one.
The
same one.
I don't know. I remember this, but it might be from watching something. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. I would read this more poetically, but I'm having trouble reading it. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the
Yeah.
eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the...
There are four. Four. One. I'm just looking at the Doki Doki Literature Clubs, and Sayori has 3 poems in the first arc, but Natsuki
Mhm.
and Yuri both have 4.
Oh, so we're seeing the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. The moon increments its phases and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten to know You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I don't get it.
She's addicted to cutting herself.
No, show me a raccoon.
What?
No, there's a raccoon.
Yeah, the raccoon is her addiction.
And the bread is her
Arm.
body?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was a little more jarring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault. I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. If you want to do stuff like streaming games and recording and doing, you're gonna want something nice and strong and sturdy. You get a laptop that good.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one.
Yay!
It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
Yes! You remember when you were girl 1? And
yeah?
I don't remember when that changed, but it changed at some point.
When we got, when we started replaying the game.
No. It changed somewhere in the game.
No.
I think towards the end of Act 1, I started calling girl 1 Natsuki because Mom fell in love with her.
Okay.
And I think it was some time during Act 2 that I started calling Yuri.
I don't know. The important thing is we got there.
I think I was like, Yuri, you're scaring me! And then calling Yuri after that.
Okay.
Let's go.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound just like you're forcing it unless you don't really suck at it. Honestly, don't even bother trying to write poems like this till you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
You got me. Oh, what are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty...
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow stuck in the what I did beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoved the poem and handed it back over to me.
Take your stupid poem, and if you wrote it for someone else, just Don't show it to me.
Ow. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business.
That's rude. Well, she was rude too, I guess.
Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place.
Monica!
We have been doing this for a long time.
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. I found an old poem I wrote. Actually. I wrote it back so it was like that. Yeah, so.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
Raccoons.
Raccoons.
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. My goodness, reading today. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Huh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. It's not like I saw you feeding her chocolate. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What?
Wait. Really?
That's news to me. Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oh, Monica. You play with our emotions so.
Monica kind of whispers like that stuff to me.
A fictional one anyway. Haha. It's just a hunch, but.
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. Skip.
I would totally walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that sound make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard this would socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So,
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
that has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it. Skip.
Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own. So I have no choice but to approach you myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. Sit off my desk and sit in one next to her.
Mm. I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
I feel like she's gonna die for realsies this time. Sayori?
She's gonna die again. Yeah, she seemed a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic.
Yeah?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Because I like you. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much.
Bombat. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, you got me.
I
guess that was the case.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. Yeah. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. That's all. Yuri suddenly looked deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Dude,
But you're not a guy, you're a ba-bomb.
yeah, I don't know. This idiot's not like Bombay.
Oh, well, we're stuck with that name.
This idiot's an idiot. Bombay just didn't realize how idiotic he was until too late.
We could have made it something funnier. Like, yo mama. Imagine if in the entire game it was just yo mama.
No, he's just a guy named after me because I'm not famous.
Ah, okay.
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
Ah, that's not a compliment, is it?
Yes. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. How come we don't get to know anything about the reading? That would be nice.
What?
They skipped the entire reading scene.
No, that was the day before.
Huh?
That was the day.
No. It said, we're gonna read, and then it just skipped it.
Okay. Whatever. Maybe it can detect that we keep using the skip button and it's like, okay, fine, whatever. Let's just go. Bombette.
Yeah.
Your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You were really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean? Yuri smiles sadly.
Bombette, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Bombette. Yeah, no. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing them with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
Seriously, nothing. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Bombette. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else.
Whoever we treated like.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw it now. I mean, I joined this club hoping I'd make friends. I would say I've made at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
You put your head in your hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. You want me to show you your poem?
Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arms. Flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding. I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
I don't understand her poems.
She felt isolated and such about and about something with the future, and then he showed up and she doesn't feel so isolated anymore. And the forbidden emotion is she's falling in love with him. Surprise.
I think you understand all this stuff is case.
I don't know. I took a class on subtext.
Yeah. I'm not good at subtext. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri.
Subtext is like half my job as an actress. It's like, what do they actually mean?
I'm really good at reading into stuff, but actually getting the actual
I don't know.
thingy.
Maybe I'm just that good.
Instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. But Yuri poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
Ha! The idiot protagonist figured it out. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one.
It's literally what she was just talking about before she gave you the poem.
Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you?
Yeah. In another timeline, I put my blood on it, and
I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. Thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again tried to hold the phone back, hand the phone back to her. But instead, Yuri takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitated in response to the warm touch.
you can. The poem is.
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turned back to me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah.
I hear puppers.
Sure. Yep, they're home. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put your phone away.
Yeah, no thanks.
Huh? You didn't even...
Next. Wow. Wow. Your style has gotten so refined, Bombette. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
That could be taking you on, you know. Well... I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
It sounds impressive. Yay me. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk with all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Yeah, that.
totally true. Ha ha ha. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Wow. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, novels isn't too bad either, you know.
Alright, alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. With a knife, get it? Ha! So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable. I'm sorry about these jokes. I know it could be offensive to some. I apologize. It's just wordplay. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
Say that like I'm going to hurt her. No, she's going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
We're almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any scenes we need to get in the second act?
No. Everything you need to get the true ending is in the first act.
Oh. So we can just zoom straight to the second act.
Yeah. But then you wanted to spend more time with Monica, right?
How do you do that? Oh yeah. That would be fun. Say oi. Oh. Yeah.
No.
But I'm probably most used to helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you?
I thought you hated me, Natsuki. You wouldn't even leave my phone.
Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Bombette?
Yes. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is still feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that would be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Bombette?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Ugh. Natsuki. What? Why is everybody yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bombette picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica, Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. She already has her good words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcake's going to be the best part of this whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Yay. Everyone packs up their things. I start to find Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I'm gonna just stab myself real quick and make you wait the entire weekend. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? Yeah, don't you know the production company of the game was no, so we could only afford to make one person happy. Right? It's good of yours.
No, they also have Sayori's house.
Oh, that's why they can only afford to make one girl's house.
Yeah. Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. That's the only explanation she gives, huh?
Yep.
So it really was that the production company was too slow. They couldn't think of any good reason for it.
Uh-huh.
Silly kid. I decided not to press you for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way.
Why did you send me my anime list, Archer?
I was sending you a link to my favorite character.
Okay.
The anime character.
Okay.
Because he's so cool.
Okay. Thank
What?
you. I don't know, it was a weird time to do it. I guess.
Well, I actually sent it like 45 minutes ago,
Oh.
but just now realized that I sent it to Caleb's account instead of yours.
Oops.
So I moved it just now. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Bombat. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose
Are you a productive?
Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Are you still a productive team? Yes, we are still a productive team. If you don't get the reference to that, I know what movie we have to watch.
I don't know that reference.
Are you still a productive team? Yes, we are still a productive team.
Not off the top of my head anyway, I might have seen it.
An awesome movie called Oblivion.
Nope, have not seen.
You must few years ago.
Mm-mm.
You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're getting the one reason with the most sense. I'm sure to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself in an extremely tense expression. How do I know that? How do I know how she's thinking to herself? Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time.
I believe you.
Yay, we made progress. Let's all applaud her.
I gave her snaps.
As if it took a great tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I made my way out the door and Yuri follows.
So something a little interesting. So even though we haven't seen Yuri dead yet, it already has the files.
What file?
So it already has what you get when Sayuri dies in
Why?
the file folder here.
We outsmarted the game.
What?
We outsmarted the game.
Yeah, I guess so, 'cause like characters, she's still there. But also is this thing that appears when she dies. This lovely picture. There it is.
Yay!
Ooh, spooky.
That looks like something you could draw.
Thanks. And then also a thing here. Trace back. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ah ha ha. Well, here goes nothing. I love you,
You're right.
Sarah.
Here goes nothing. Nothing happened.
Stick it to the man. All done.
Sing.
All done.
Sing.
All done.
Gabam.
Let's stick it to the man.
Bis.
I already did that.
Sing.
Stick it to the man.
So what?
School of Rock. All right, bye.
Bagay, go ka bed.
You're in the band. Stick it to the man.
No bed.
You're in the band?
Yes.
You're in the band. Okay? Bye, Sarah. Okay. What were we saying about? Oh, okay, there's arrows everywhere. So yeah, we outsmarted the game, I guess, or just these appear before I thought they did. So yeah. I guess you're not supposed to, like, notice them until Sayori dies, but there they are.
That one.
Yeah, I know that one.
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she opened up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard scared.
Oh, I'm sad, but I didn't tell you about it, but I am. Ha ha ha, okay, so I'm gonna cry about this. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Alright, here we go.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Ah. Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't do that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I ignored her. Ignored that. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
Sweet, let's get to building bombs. 'Cause you're a bomb. Bet. Yep. I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room, because Yuri doesn't have her house in this unit.
Nope.
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so.
That's very considerate of you to do.
But it was pretty clean before that, too. I mean, I know. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess with you here. Imagine if there was a speck of dust on that bookcase.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning.
Oh, okay. I'll just take all the books down for you. Clean them.
I would have gladly helped you clean.
Uh-oh. That would be even more embarrassing. You're not my girlfriend. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. What was she doing?
Opening his desk drawer.
Why? What did she want?
I don't know, she's just looking
Why-
around, but that's his stuff.
Stuff. My stuff.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason.
You were thinking of spying on me.
I was just spacing out.
Sure you were. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them.
There
But
they
if I
are.
lose a hand, which I apparently have in this game.
Yep. It's just a ball.
So,
Ugh.
should we get started or not?
Yes.
Maybe you want to open the drawers next to my TV to see what's hidden in there.
I have a few things planned that you can help with.
Yay.
Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
You want to enhance the atmosphere. Atmospheric enhancements.
You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I thought you meant the actual atmosphere.
We're gonna recycle.
I didn't know you had to take it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place.
Yay.
Although many will stop by just out of curiosity.
You're smart.
And for cupcakes, I guess.
That's what I did.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's good. That's great, actually. Easy to forget that you're a pretty person. Pretty intense person.
I'm a pretty person, too. Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it. I mean, I could say pushy, or jerky, or bossy, but intense seems like the best way.
Mm-hmm. Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually.
Is that so? You little
Yeah.
liar. That makes me feel relieved.
That's good.
And kind of happy.
That's good too. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri runs through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag.
What are they?
I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
What are they?
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. Are those the things I'm looking at? What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a
stick with a vampire.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's a diffuser for essential oils, but actually it's the other thing you said. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Oh, I'm a pro at it. I mean, I know what it is, but why don't you tell me, Jim?
Is that so? You know what it is, huh?
You know.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna tell you anyway. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Correct. You got it right. Good job. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is jasmine essential oil. It smells like it smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body.
This actually sounds kind of interesting.
Kind of what?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? And making out.
I'm actually curious. I'm gonna look this up later. I'm gonna look later. It does seem suitable. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this. So I'll trust your opinion with anything.
Anything you say.
Anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying what I just said to her. She again reaches into a bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are you doing with those? You're gonna tie me up.
Yes. Well, I'm definitely gonna tie you up. Did you get the origami paper?
Yeah, I have it over here in the sketch book. Let me open it.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
I'll just open it next to it
What
then.
I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper.
Oh, I'll just open it to it then.
We'll need about 100 of them. And then I'm gonna tie
That's a
you
lot.
up.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
For black magic. Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
Peep, peep, peep. That's really creative, and I'm not easily impressed. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well,
Yeah.
I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
But yeah, you did. Yeah. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she way more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from saying something that she enjoys. No, it's not just that, or else she'd be like that in the club room when the
Yeah. Here's a marker, Bombette. You can write any characters you want.
Alright, I will start by writing Gary from Final Space.
Yes. I wonder if that is like, does that mean Japanese characters? Is what she's
Yes.
implying? As many characters as you want?
Yeah, probably.
We're speaking in English, Yuri. Gosh. I'll help you.
Alright, I finished writing Gary.
I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ribbons.
Alright, who are you doing? Sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to handle my bad handwriting. I got Scary, and I got Steven, and I got Garnet. Yuri and now with a long strand of red ribbon to a desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Uh-oh, I know what she does with that. Don't stabbing yourself this time. The knife is strangely beautiful. Okay, clearly you don't know what it's used for, dummy.
Yeah.
The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Waves of blood. The blade itself is gently tinted. It says blue, but it means red.
Oh,
Red with blood.
with blood. It's
That's
sad.
no ordinary pocket knife. That's a bloody pocket knife. It looks really fancy covered in all that blood.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? Are you embarrassed by all the blood?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yeah, probably. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. I bet you're an idiot. To each their own. No, that's not right.
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
I cut myself with this thing. Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives.
Knives are kind of into you.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe?
Craftsmanship into your own skin.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
Please don't think I'm weird for this.
Ha 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 ha.
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
I'm laughing next to you.
It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. No, she shares well. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Though that could have been worded better. We don't want it into her. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha 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 ha. Besides, it's a cool looking knife stained in blood. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxed his little expression again, and Bombat stupidly continued as if he wasn't aware of what's going on.
Would you like to hold it?
Wait, you agree? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. She wants
Her palm is sliced. Blood begins gushing out of it.
She wants me to stab her. I turn it and take it and turn it around in my hand so the dagger is facing my chest. What are you doing, Bombette?
Bombette holds it in reverse grip and goes in for the kill.
It was pointing towards Yuri, but then she took it and turned it towards herself. It feels heavy and extremely solid. What will happen if I stab it to steal my body? Where did you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Because you're a dummy. Ow! Silly.
Bombette!
I felt
Why did you
myself
do
and I'm
that?
stupid. I don't know. Me neither. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Well, she cuts herself with it and might cover it in blood. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
Remember? Craftsmanship into her skin.
Yep.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Oh no, blood came off the knife. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. How does it feel, Bombette? You got real crucified. It was the other way around last time.
Yep.
I feel my tongue curl around my finger. So I instinctively pull my hand back.
Please forgive me. Gomenasai. I wasn't thinking.
Vampire. Vampire.
Yeah.
She's the vampire. The stake is stuck when somebody who tried to kill her and she killed them and took their stake and has it hidden in her stuff.
Exactly. Precisely.
No wonder she likes cutting herself. She must like the taste of her own blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that?
Is you a vampire?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess you were just trying to help, right? Yeah, that's how the vampire was doing. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
Bombette, I think you're underreacting a little.
Yeah, you're talking to a vampire with her knife that's covered in blood, who uses her own skin as craftsmanship and threatened to tie you up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You're severely underreacting. she doesn't lift her head? What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing. Oh no, if you think it's stupid, I'm concerned. But I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Bombette, did you really just do that?
Nope. Now we're even. Yeah, I'm better. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. No duh. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Bombette.
And dumb. Yuri giggles shyly. Ass? What do you mean ass? How is that a response? Yuri calling me, yeah, look in the mirror, you are the weird one.
Yeah.
I have no response to that, because she is right.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't know, I don't regularly cut myself. I mean, I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
Yeah, because then you will act like a vampire anymore. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to move trousers on the table. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and would be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. But thinking coming up with this, Yuri. You're a good guy, Gary.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Is this the one where you tie me up?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
You just said tying you up. I'd like to create a banner.
Out of me?
Yes, out of you. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
What are you painting me?
Yes.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Julie had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint. She's painting me. Oh, great.
We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do
Hey.
you mind fetching those for us?
No, I'm out of here. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic vacuum cups rather than 4-size glass. You don't want to use glasses. They're flat. The paint water will just come right out. I put them on a plate, catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
She's already dead.
No, she got time me up.
Yes?
I'm ready. Coming to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, swirling it back over her. I'm getting prepared to tie me up, I guess.
No, I think she was just using her knife.
Oh. Yeah, quick craftsmanship, bloody knife to see the freaking vampire who likes to drink her own blood.
Yep.
I would like to see some graphics. Nothing. Your face is a little red.
So see, with
See, that's him getting the blood. That's him getting the blood.
with Natsuki and her dad and Yuri and this, like it's in there in the original before Monica like screws with things.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
They're both in there. It's just not as
So-
big and obvious.
No, but Natsuki's dad is obvious. You just don't. He's just not nearly as brutal as he is later.
Okay. Or she doesn't say how brutal
And
he
she's
is until later.
And she's not as obsessed with cutting herself yet.
Mhm.
This Yuri would never grab the knife and stab it through her chest a bunch of times, acting like yes, she does. So
Yeah.
the other one did. So clearly, the other one enjoys stabbing herself more.
Yes.
You see, she just intensifies the bad situation.
Mm.
Like Higurashi.
Oh.
Oh, make a mental note. Next time you come over, we want Higurashi. Write it down
Okay.
somewhere.
I'll make a mental
I will.
note that I'll immediately forget.
I already read this part. Her face is a little red from the blood.
Sorry.
Is it too hot in here or anything?
Ah. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Whatever you say, Miss Vampire.
You know,
You already
it
heard.
was a really bad idea of me to cut my arm and then try to cover it up with light fabric.
No. She covered it up by drinking it. Silly. What part of she is a vampire are you not getting?
The part where once she covers it up, it's still gonna keep bleeding.
No. She fixed it with her teeth.
Okay.
Her vampire teeth.
If you say so.
See, you're still not refusing to accept the truth.
Yeah.
It's right in front of you.
I'm just a truth denier.
Alright.
I do it as a hobby.
And takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice.
If she wanted to be smart, what she should have done was accidentally dipped her sleeve in the red paint.
Yeah.
That would have covered it up completely.
Yes. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner.
So first you're coloring in the new writing on me.
We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
And meet me on the wall in front of the classroom. Okay. Neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise
That is the same slogan for a banner.
you. It'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri, 2018.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so, I see what you say, thank you, right? After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint.
That's smart.
This kind of reminds me of elementary school. If I had elementary school with a vampire. Painting on the banner with watercolors is a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah,
You all say ah a lot.
yeah. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. Huh? I meant it was nostalgic. Kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stopped painting on me for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Samesies. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer.
I don't know about that.
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Not me. I need to be making memories.
Behold, the infinite scribble! Ooh! And then I cut there, and then we go back to the thing. Can we get rid of this, Thanatos? Thank you. Alright, welcome back. Let's... Oh, it got crossed out. I can't click on it. It's deleted. Oh no! Yuri's eyes got crossed out. Oh no. Oh, she's dead. Oh, and now it's white. What is that? Oh, a fun little tool you got there going on, butto. So when we last left off, this. Here we go. Oh. Well, now our eyes are crossed out. Well, yep, there it goes. Okay.
That so? What so?
I don't know.
Even if the vampire and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. Really. I feel that way about things like anime and games. There's something so in the spirit for something to make me happy. Yes! I think I feel the same way about whatever we're talking about. I can't remember. You smiles gently.
I knew you would understand.
Billy leaned over the panel to grab his unused paintbrush. Oh yeah! I'm in paint the time, I forgot that. But I move at the same time, tossing my head up to the hood. So I'm kind of feel bad.
Kah!
Sorry.
Gosh, I'm getting like no volume on this thing. Yeah, no, it's just bad headphones.
Yuri wheeled back, and I quickly left my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
Not your fault. Ah! Your face!
It's covered in black lines!
Ecstasy's a vampire. That's what her face is hitting.
Ah. It's covered in... How do you do it? There's the annotate. There we go. Draw a squiggly. There's paint all over her face. Look at that. Oh, man. Look at her face all painty and stuff. Oh, man. And all over her hand. Oh, that's just the worst. Okay. Is there something on my face? Not anymore.
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her.
Aw, that's sweet.
Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel.
Just like pat, pat, pat. Ah,
Is something wrong?
it's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Oh, snizzity snap. Wait,
Vampire, eh?
just let me drink your blood for a little longer. It feels really nice when I drain the life out of you.
Ah, okay.
And then tie you up.
I'm already tied up. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes.
And then she jump scares me.
It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads the books. She wants to eat me. Almost as if she's lost in the days. Enveloped by her own thoughts of how delicious I am.
Yep.
She breathes gently after slightly parted lips. What is happening? She's gonna eat you, dude. Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? No, it's fear of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, then a tingling sensation through my arm.
She's going for the kill.
And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
Oh no. Oh. She bites down into my neck. Ah.
Yuri slowly pulls away. I
You
guess
live-
she managed to resist the urge to eat me.
You live another day. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
Yeah, I spit ate my blood earlier.
I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began.
And that's the last cutscene we needed. So we have all of them. Yay.
Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Yeah, she's trying not to eat you. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Night sky on your chest. Yeah, good job. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than expected.
Now don't take a shower for 2 days.
I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now?
Not yet.
I
It
don't want
needs,
to write on your chest yet.
it needs to dry first. What?
The banner. Here's the banner. Remember?
No.
Yeah. Remember, she said she was gonna tie him up.
Yes.
And then, she said it was time to tie him up.
Yes.
He asked why. And she said, because we have to do a banner now.
Okay.
So she tied him to the banner.
Okay.
And
Isn't it great when you have to explain a joke?
yeah, like,
Sorry, folks. My memory can sometimes be not the best.
you can't have inside jokes with her because she will forget that there was a joke.
Yeah.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning.
Okay.
I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
Okay. Yes, I said that 3 times. That's
You already
totally
said okay, but let me ask again. Is it okay?
fine.
Wonderful. In that case, let's make out. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
You mean you want to get out of here before you wake me? Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over.
Yeah, I've been afraid for my life this whole time.
Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Well, a little bit, oh. I mean, oh no, it's not that.
It's just I don't want to get eaten.
I just 11 minutes to get everything done before you wake me.
I see. I am too.
Yeah.
Although I am a little hungry, I was concerned about the time as well. I needed to start making dinner soon. Hey, dinner. She says to Bombette, eating
No,
Bombette.
She's trying to get away from me before I become dinner.
Yeah.
She needs to get there somewhere else. So you don't have any time left? Vampire, let the vampire leave. He was secretly hoping they would have extra time after finishing the work. Because he wants to get eaten.
Well...
Yuri thinks to herself. Well, who else would she think to?
I think it would be too responsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. No, it's her fault. She's a vampire, and you're a dummy. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all.
See?
And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Right. I mean, yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
That you didn't eat me? Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye, vampire girl. Wait! I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumbled over words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So...
Get out of here before you eat me. You're very thoughtful, Bombette.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
Tenderizing it. Oh! I kind of like that about you.
Well, don't eat me, please. How am I supposed to respond to that? As Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori!
I'm not saying, oh, you silly.
Ah. Hi, Bombette.
Sayori! Oh yeah, I'm not in love with you this time. Just now, we weren't we?
It's okay, Bombat. I just stopped by to say hi.
Okay, hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so
We won't, Yuri.
so that's fine, right?
Right.
Of course.
So Yuri being.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Really embarrassed. Yuri's off. Yuri waves goodbye after her.
Can I skip? I can skip. Skip.